My name's Nick Beard. This is episode 1 on my 1992 80 Series Land Cruiser Barra conversion.
I would, but first of all, let me say I must apologize for acting, thinking, treating you this way. Cause I've been acting like someone left on the floor. But you should check the refrigerator.
Got the 80 moved onto the concrete now, with the gazebo on top. Makes life a lot more easier because we've had a bit of rain down here in the Clarence Valley. Yeah. Got the drive shaft disconnected from the rear, as you can see. Just got to disconnect it from the front. I've undone 3 bolts or cracked them, but 1 bolt is pretty stripped, so I might try cracking a 13 on there and see if we can crack it. And then the motor's all pretty much disconnected, so I've cut the wire loom from the cab because the 80s cabs are, or the wire loom in an 80s, all the way right through to the cab, unless like other cars where it splits off here, so you can just disconnect it. So when I do the barra loom, I'm gonna have to cut the barra loom and get someone to wire all that up. Don't know if I'm gonna do it myself yet, but we'll see how we go. So all my sockets are slipping at the moment. On that way up. That bolt just there. So it's a 14. I'm gonna try a 14 spanner, but I'm gonna put some sort of extension on it. It's gonna fit over it as like a leverage bar. See if we can crack it that way. Yeah, we got some sort of steel tubing. Pretty sure it's off an old trampoline, but it's not gonna be. It's quite a bit too long, so I reckon we're gonna cut it right there with the angle rotor. That's our best option. It's all unbolted. There's one more bolt just sitting there to hold it up while I get out of the way and get everything out of the way. So I really don't want to drive shaft. Okay, I'm gonna sit you guys down for this. Getting a little bit of a tidy up. I don't know if this is actually the factory 80 series front drive shaft or what. Yeah, she's definitely gonna need a tidy up. Get it all cleaned up and give it a good respray, I reckon. So she's pretty well out. Sort of coming to conclusions that I'm gonna have to pull this off so then I can roll the car back and out. That's probably the way I'm gonna have to do it. That's all how I want it now, so also let the tyres down, get maximum height we can get out of this. Yeah. Bear with me.
Like you, be strong.
It is because we've got it off the engine mounts there and everything's disconnected. I'm gonna grab the tractor and I reckon we're gonna pull it and just slowly make progress. I reckon that's the way to do it. I'll go grab the tractor and back to it.
To hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Catch 1 feet here. Dad decided to come out and give us a hand.
To hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one. Only one.
We're gonna have to disconnect the sway bars to get the because transmission's getting caught up on the sway bars, so I'll put you on a time lapse and that's what we're gonna do.
Do you remember that beat down basement couch? I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember everything. A cold shoulder, a closing time, you were begging me to stay.
Sway bars out. She's coming out. Look at that. She's coming out. Beautiful. Perfect. That's how we like it.
Down basement couch, I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember.
Look what we get to work around.
A cold shoulder, a closing time, you were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time, you only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do. Remember every moment on the nights with you.
Sound went out in this clip, but we've just tied some straps around the end of the transmission and hooked it around the bucket of the tractor just to try getting that transmission up so then we can pull the engine hoist out and get the transmission out. We might end up pulling off the transmission from there just because it's a bit of a pain, but we'll see how we go.
Do you remember that beat down basement couch? I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember everything. A cold shoulder, a closing time, you were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke.
Well, that's a wrap up for this video. Old 3F is out.